Hi guys, I just want to touch base on a little bit more information. Like I said before, every time I post something or every time I am being targeted in some way, I am realizing what is occurring in that moment. And like I said before, my thoughts and my ways of this dynamic of how this reality is higher than what people believe and what they perceive. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks, as long as my reality and my form of being and my form of how I manifest and what I bring in is being protected. I am well. All is well, because in my creations I use a form of pure energy. And my way shall be respected. My way of being shall be respected, because anyone that decides to come against, they shall go through things that might not be easy. Like I said, depending upon how you choose the chosen ones, that is what will befall you. So no matter how many times you try to pay someone to do something, it will find its host and it will do what it needs to do to that person. So otherwise, I would respect people in their boundaries and really try to understand self a little bit more, because like I said, when you understand your role, you will play it in a way that expresses gratitude. And you will not try to compete or compare yourself to anyone, because that is not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to play our role efficiently and ascend. After you ascend, you get graduated into a higher realm of being. Once you are graduated into that higher realm of being, the way of living, the way that people perceive, the way the consciousness is perceived in that vessel and in that body and on this land and on this earth will change, and it will be risen to a higher degree where the divine resides. That's why God's ways has to be higher than the ways of the people, because God has to oversee all beings in all creations within all dimensions. And when God breaks down certain systems and paradigms, you have to understand that when God is doing these things, God is seeing things for your highest good. And if you decide to do things to come against the child of God, and God is looking at you and seeing you do those things, God will handle you. God will handle you. And that is a promise. So I need people to start to understand that this new way of living spiritually as well will begin to change. The realities within other realities will begin to shift. And the consciousness within those realities will enhance. And a lot of life force energy will be in those places, because those are real realities. Those are realities that are just as real as this one that we live in today. But we have to understand how to utilize those different laws of the universe and manifest the things that we are seeking in a more healthier way. Because the way that people are doing it nowadays, there are people in positions that they should not be in, because of the simple fact that they have done things in a wayward way to disrespect the throne of the Most High God and who He has chose specifically to accomplish these missions. So now, what I am saying is that I am completely aware of what is going on in this present moment. I am conscientious of every action of every soul and of everything that is on this land and within it and within the dimensions of it. And I need people to begin to respect other people. Respect your brothers and sisters. Respect the people that is around you, especially if they are souls that are innocent and they are ones that are actually doing the work to make sure that they are in alignment with the Most High God and with their purpose. And one thing that was discussed with me, it wasn't yesterday, it wasn't the day before yesterday, it was actually within the year of, last year. So what was said was the protection has enhanced to a degree where these enemies will never be able to lay a hand in any way, shape, or form. Like, it'll become poison to the opponent force, because once they try to touch or dabble, they will literally, things will happen. And based upon how you treat the children of God, like I said before, those very same things will befall onto whoever paid whoever and whoever had the intention to do harm to God's chosen. That's why when certain things are awakened within the chosen ones, things happen to other people around them because of their intentions. You have to understand that God is not playing about what he wants and what type of order he is creating within the land and what type of position he wants his children to be in. So other people must comply. Other people must follow through because this is what they signed up for. They asked for the easy route, so they got the easy route. So now that you are seeing the chosen ones step up to the plate and actually follow through with their mission, do not sit back and cry and say, what about me? Because you have to really appreciate that role that you are given. And like I said, you will be upgraded once you understand and learn the valuable lessons that you needed to learn. Period. Not everything is based off of the physical perception, but I promise you, every chosen one will accomplish great wealth and success. Every chosen one. And every called child will also be rewarded for their great doings, as they have been a participant in accomplishing the mission that God has ordained for them. God has put them into a position in life that will help increase them on a spiritual basis, and it will trickle into the physical realm and allowing them to be able to benefit and reap from what God has rewarded them with. And no one shall be able to touch it, especially over his chosen ones. No one shall be able to touch those fruits. Nothing and no one. No one that is paid to do such things and those practices, and you know what I'm talking about, they cannot touch that. They're trying to figure out certain things, but guess what? They can't, because they're not in a position to. These different hierarchies that are in supreme positions, they are highly protected. They are highly protected. These things are... I'm laughing because there's certain things I want to say, but I will express this on another point. So I guess this is just the rest of what I'm going to discuss, because I am aware of certain tactics that are being used, and I'm very detailed. I'm a very detailed person, so I know exactly what it is that is being done. So yeah.